Hello, President Melva K. Wallace. My name is Israel Agbona, and I'm a student here, and I want to talk to you about an idea that I have for the school, and I think it's going to be a good addition to what we already have. Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting it to you right now, and yeah. So the first page I see I have, can I think about that? So I think that kind of tells you the fact that it's going to be about thinking, right? So it's basically about thinking, and the name, can I think about that? It's not that deep, but it's talking about how um, I feel like ever since come to the US, because I'm international, ever since come to the US, I see that there are certain topics that are kind of off bounds, and we just want to bring that back to being talked about. So that's it. Who am I? I'm a freshman at Houston Tillerson University, currently studying computer science and mathematics. I'm a double major, yeah, and I plan to become a software engineer and robotics. So that's an overview of who I am and what's my destiny. Good, bad, awesome. Like I don't know, right? So that's I honestly don't know, and I've been giving that some thought lately, and that's kind of what brought the idea of forming a society whereby people come together and think about these topics on predestination, topics um, religion, topics on philosophies, and just lots of amazing things. Politics. These are just really interesting topics that, and some of them I feel like are kind of controversial, so we don't talk about them a lot. So that's the idea of creating such an environment, and so yeah, like I said, my proposal is to I want to propose the creation of a new club called the Roots Discussion Club. Yeah, the name implies what it is actually. So just a club whereby people come together and talk about the root of certain things, ask the big questions, why and how, and get to the root of how things actually exist and why they are the way they are. Right. So now, why do we need a club that talks about why? See, that's kind of cool. So first of all, I think really going to promote critical thinking on campus, like because when you get people to come together and act actively, like think about such sensitive topics, right? You just get the best of people's minds, and it's really interesting to see. Um, it fosters diversity and integration among students, yeah, because people have like so many different backgrounds and views, and we never get to see that. But this can, help that come to light. Can be a really good thing. Then it promotes freedom of speech and belief. Yeah, when you have a place whereby people come and talk about these deep topics, they tend to express more freedom of speech outside of the environment. So that's a really cool thing as well. So why not? So yeah, well, first of all, we see that when you get people to think about such things, especially students who haven't really gotten to, a good structural background in like how life is, right? I'd say just my general understanding, right? You're gonna have people experiencing existential crisis where they begin to doubt a lot of things that they thought they knew. Yeah, that's a common. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I think it's going to be positive at the end. Diverse viewpoint may lead to conflict, of course. Sensitive topic may destroy the peace on campus. Valid, yeah. But I think we have good ideas on how to mitigate these issues, right? So we have our solutions. We intend to provide availability for counseling. We have people who are going to counsel the students after our meetings to kind of bring them back to their right mental frame of mind, hopefully with advanced understanding of certain topics after that. And we're going to establish clear guidelines on communication, because just because you want to talk about like certain topics that can be seen as somewhat controversial doesn't mean that you want to leave people feeling insulted, right? Of course, yeah. So we're going to have ways to establish these guidelines so that we make sure that we are very respectable in everything we say. Then conflict resolution training will be made available. Yeah, for our executives are going to undergo like conflict resolution trainings just to be able to melt down conflicts that definitely will arise. I think that's a really good thing as well. I think with all these solutions we have, we can really mitigate the issue, and I think the benefits of creating such a club is gonna outweigh the cost in the long run. I think that's a really cool thing, really good idea, and yeah, thank you so much for entertaining my idea. I would love to chat with you personally concerning it, and love to see and get your feedback. Thank you so much, and have an amazing day. Thanks.